From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with the Tennessee Titans. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This defense for the Titans, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Watch Delta. Watch twist. Go, go. Over. Roy.
Wilson. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Switch copper. Mike, two.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Let's get off the field. Check 24, check 24.
Throwing is Wilson. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Wilson.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
They go play action now. Wilson. And incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the rookie couldn't haul it in.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the 1st down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking 1st down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a 1st down.
4th down. Here's Wilson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he will be out of bounds, well shy of the marker. So that's a turnover on downs. Great job defensively. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Off play action, Tannehill. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Check 31, check 31.
Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the the Titans have taken a first quarter lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Here we go. Here we go.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Jam him, jam him, jam.
On first down, it's Hall. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. And what they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
On second down now, it's Hall, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Strip that ball. Bravo. Choose the mic. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
Play action. It's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this. And
a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead.
Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Mike's 56. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Joker, 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 Joker.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Tannehill. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans.
And Carl Lawson signed with the New York Jets in March of 2021 after 5.5 sacks with Cincinnati in the
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Kendrick Bourne, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Titans are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30.
52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. We got three, fellas. We got three.
They go play action with Wilson.
Push him back.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And Zerline's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. On 1st down, Henry going to be swallowed up in the backfield as he'll wind up losing about 3. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Airing it out deep for Woods. And this is taken in at the 5. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
Hey, watch his slant.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hall. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
So don't say nothing.
Play action. Now Wilson. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Okay, Frank, watch 49. I smell Greystone travel. Greystone travel. I smell fear in that offense. Check.
Wilson will throw again. He's going to go up top for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, their first 2 drives only yielded 3 points. They might be thinking it's time to make something happen. Push the ball downfield and try and gain some points that way. Unfortunately, incomplete.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to run it. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first.
66 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
First red zone opportunity now for the Jets. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. Zerline connects on the extra point. And they'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now he dumps this off over the middle and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A first down carry for Henry. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll run on first down. It's Henry. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Hey. Tight dog.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Under 10. 10.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
This will go to Henry out wide. And the Titans are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try to run for it with Henry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. He dumps it off for Henry. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Austin Hooper, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Now Wilson on first down. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Zoom, fellas, let's go. Mike 2. I got it. Mike 2.
Wilson.
Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
Man open, here is Jones. And all the way to the opposite 45. A big play there just before halftime. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Switch. Blue dark corkers, Foxtrot. Let's go.
On first down, Wilson. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Back, hard, back. Hey, switch gears. Check. Fresno.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. Complete to Jones. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Let's go.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He hit us first, this one from 40 yards out. Zerline's kick is up and through. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The final shot here before the break, Tannehill. This is caught. It's Woods. And down to the 20.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
So we reach halftime here with the visiting Titans taking the lead into intermission. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Tannehill. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Let's go. Wide. Get wide.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill.
And he'll get this underneath to Henry.
And some room to maneuver. 20, 10. Touchdown, Titans. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill.
And the Titans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up